What you do after work is why you're still stuck. You finish work. You feel tired. You tell yourself, I deserve a break. So you sit down. You take your phone. You open one video. Just one. Then another. And another. Time disappears. Suddenly, it is late. Your eyes feel heavy. Your mind feels empty. You say, I will start tomorrow. But tomorrow comes, and the same night happens again, day after day, week after week, month after month. Nothing changes. You are not lazy. Read that again. You are not lazy. You are just using your evenings the wrong way, and that is why you feel stuck. Not because of your job, not because of your boss, not because of your past, but because of what you do after work. Your evenings are your real life. During the day, you work for others. At night, you work for your future. But most people never understand this. They think life ends after work. They think evening is only for rest. So they waste it, and slowly they waste their future too. Let me show you the truth. There are two people. They have the same job, same salary, same hours. They finish work at the same time, but their lives become very different. Why? Because of what they do after work. Person 1 goes home, turns on the TV, scrolls on the phone, eats without thinking, sleeps late. Person 2 goes home, rests for a short time, then reads a little, learns a little, thinks a little, plans a little. Same job, different life. After 1 year, the difference is small. After 3 years, the difference is clear. After 5 years, they are living completely different lives. One feels stuck, the other feels in control. This is not luck. This is habit. This is the power of evenings. Your evenings are quiet. No boss, no pressure, no meetings. Just you. And what you choose to do, that is where your real life is built. But there's a problem. Most people are afraid of their evenings. Yes, afraid. Because when everything becomes quiet, something appears. Your thoughts. Questions start to rise. Am I happy? Am I growing? Is this the life I want? These questions are uncomfortable. So, what do people do? They run away. They open their phone, they play music, they watch videos. They fill the silence with noise, because silence feels scary. But silence is not your enemy. Silence is your mirror. It shows you the truth, and the truth can hurt, but it can also change your life. One night, imagine this. You come home. You do not touch your phone. You sit down. Just sit. No music, no TV, no distractions. At first, it feels strange. Your body feels restless. Your hands want to move. Your mind wants noise. But you stay. You breathe. Slowly, your thoughts come. At first, they are messy, random, loud, confusing. But then something changes. They start to become clear. You begin to see patterns. You begin to understand yourself. You remember dreams you forgot. You see habits that hurt you. You notice time you wasted. It is not a comfortable moment, but it is a powerful one. Because for the first time, you are not running. You are facing yourself. And that changes everything. Most people spend years avoiding this moment. That is why they stay stuck. Growth does not start with action. It starts with awareness. You need to see clearly before you can move forward. Your evening is the perfect time for that. You do not need hours. You only need a few minutes. 15 minutes. That's enough. Sit. Think. Write. Ask yourself simple questions. What did I do today? What did I learn? What can I do better? Write the answers. Do not judge yourself. Just be honest. At first, it may feel strange. You may not know what to write. That's okay. Keep going. After a few days, something changes. Your mind becomes clearer. Your thoughts become calmer. You feel lighter because you are no longer carrying everything inside. You are releasing it. You are understanding it. And slowly, you begin to take control. This is the first shift from running away to facing yourself. Without this step, nothing else works. You can read books, you can watch videos, you can try new habits, but if you do not face yourself, you will always go back to old patterns, because the real problem is inside, not outside. When you stop running, you gain power. You stop wasting energy on escape. You start using energy to grow. And growth feels different. It is not loud. It is quiet. It is slow, but it is real. Now let's talk about another truth. Most people think they are tired after work, but are they really tired? Or are they just mentally overloaded? There's a difference. Physical tiredness can be healed with rest, but mental overload needs something else: clarity. When your mind is full of noise, you feel exhausted, even if your body is not. Scrolling does not fix that. It makes it worse because it adds more noise, more information, more comparison, more distraction. That is why after hours of scrolling, you feel worse, not better. Real rest is different. Real rest is quiet. Real rest is intentional. It can be reading a few pages, taking a walk, writing your thoughts, sitting in silence. These things do not look exciting, but they restore your energy. They give you space to breathe. They help your mind slow down. And when your mind slows down, something powerful happens. You begin to think deeply, and deep thinking creates change. Your evenings are not for escape. They are for recovery, reflection, rebuilding. If you use them well, your life will change. If you waste them, your life will stay the same. It is that simple. You do not need a new job. You do not need more time. You do not need perfect conditions. You need better evenings, because evenings are where your future is built. One small habit at a time, one quiet moment at a time, one honest thought at a time. And it all starts with a simple decision. Tonight, do not run. Tonight, sit with yourself. Even if it feels uncomfortable, even if it feels boring, stay there. Because on the other side of that discomfort is clarity, and clarity is the beginning of a new life. This is where your transformation starts, not tomorrow, tonight. Part 2. Now you see the truth. Your evenings matter. They shape your life. But understanding is not enough. You need action, clear action, simple action, action you can follow even when you feel tired. Because you will feel tired. That is normal. So don't build a perfect plan. Build a simple one, a repeatable one, a system that works even on bad days. This is where most people fail. They try to change everything at once. They create big plans. They feel excited. Then, after a few days, they stop because the plan is too heavy, too complex, too hard to follow after a long day. So forget perfect. Start with structure. A simple evening structure. Something your brain can trust. Something your body can follow without thinking. Because when you remove decisions, you remove resistance. And when you remove resistance, you build consistency. So let's build your evening step by step. Not complicated, just clear. You come home. That moment matters. It decides everything that comes next. If you're not careful, you fall into old habits, phone, couch, scrolling. So you need a reset. The first step is simple. Change your state. As soon as you get home, do something physical. Take a shower, wash your face, change your clothes. Do not sit down yet. Do not open your phone. Move your body first. Water on your skin resets your mind. It tells your brain something important. The workday is over, But the day is not finished. This is your second phase, your personal phase. After that, eat something light, not heavy, not too much. You are not trying to sleep. You are preparing for your evening. Food should give energy, not take it away. Keep it simple. Then comes the most important block, your focus time. Just 30 minutes, that is all. Not 3 hours, not 1 hour, just 30 minutes. Because anyone can do 30 minutes, even on a bad day. This is where you grow. This is where you separate yourself from your past. You can read, you can learn a skill, you can study English, you can watch something useful. But there is one rule: no distractions, no phone, no switching, just one thing, fully focused. You are not doing a lot, but you are doing it deeply. That's the difference. Most people consume. You build, slowly, quietly, but consistently. At first, it feels small. 30 minutes feels nothing, but do not underestimate it. 30 minutes every day becomes powerful. After 1 week, you feel a little change. After 1 month, you feel progress. After 6 months, you become a different person. This is how growth works. Not in big moments, but in small, repeated actions. Now comes the next step: movement. Your body needs it. Your mind needs it. After sitting all day, your energy is stuck. So move. Walk outside. Stretch your body. Do light exercise. Not intense, not complicated, just move. 15 to 20 minutes is enough. This releases tension. It clears your mind. It gives you fresh energy. You will feel the difference. Then you slow down again. This is your calm time, but not mindless time, not scrolling, not noise. This is intentional rest. You can listen to calm music. You can sit quietly. You can breathe slowly. You can write. You can think. This is where your mind resets. This is where clarity returns. Now we talk about something very important: your phone. Your biggest distraction, your biggest time thief. Most people do not control their phone. Their phone controls them. Every notification pulls attention. Every video pulls time. Every scroll takes energy. And the worst part is this: it feels normal. You do not even notice it. You think you are resting, but your brain is working hard, processing, comparing, reacting. That is not rest. That is overload. So you need a rule, a clear rule. Simple. No phone 1 hour before sleep. Just 1 hour, that's all. You do not need to quit everything. You do not need to delete all apps. Just create a boundary. 1 hour. During that hour, your life changes. At first, it feels uncomfortable. You reach for your phone without thinking. Your hand moves automatically. That shows how strong the habit is. But do not give in. Put the phone away, far from you, out of reach. Sit with the discomfort. Because that discomfort is not bad. It's a sign that you are breaking a pattern. And every broken pattern creates space for better habits. Now you have time, real time, quiet time. What do you do with it? You replace. You do not remove without replacing. That never works. So replace scrolling with something better. Read a few pages. Write your thoughts. Plan tomorrow. Stretch your body. Or simply sit and breathe. At first it feels slow, boring, empty. But stay. Because after a few days, something changes. Your mind becomes calmer. Your thoughts become clearer. Your sleep becomes deeper. You wake up with more energy. This 1 hour changes everything. Now let's talk about learning. Not heavy learning, not school-type learning. Simple learning, daily learning. The goal is not perfection, the goal is progress. You do not need to master something in one night. You only need to move forward, one step. Each evening, that is enough. Choose something important, something useful, something that builds your future. Maybe it's English, maybe it's writing, maybe it's a skill. Keep it simple, keep it clear. Then make a promise. Every evening, 30 minutes. No excuses. Not when I feel motivated, not when I have time, but every day, even when you're tired. Especially when you're tired, because that is where discipline is built, and discipline creates freedom. You do not need to feel ready. You only need to start. Open the book. Watch the lesson. Write a few lines. That's it. Start small, because small is sustainable, and sustainable wins. Now something important happens. You begin to feel progress. You understand more. You improve a little. You feel proud. That feeling is powerful. It creates momentum, and momentum makes things easier. You begin to look forward to your evenings, not as time to escape, but as time to grow. This is a big shift, a very big shift. Your identity starts to change. You are no longer someone who wastes time. You are someone who builds, even in small ways, every day. Now add one more step: preparation. Before you sleep, prepare tomorrow. Very simple. Choose your clothes, write a short plan, list your tasks, organize your space. This takes 10 minutes, but it saves you stress. It saves you energy. Morning becomes easier, clear, focused. You wake up knowing what to do. No confusion, no delay. This is how strong evenings create strong mornings. Everything connects. Now look at your new evening. You come home, you reset your body, you eat light, you focus for 30 minutes, you move your body, you rest intentionally, you put your phone away, you learn something, you prepare tomorrow, you sleep. Simple, clear, repeatable. Not perfect, but powerful. And the best part is this: you do not need to do everything perfectly. Even if you do half, it is still better than before. Even if you miss one step, continue. Do not stop. Consistency is more important than perfection. Always remember that. Now imagine your life after 1 month. You feel calmer, more focused, more in control. After 3 months, you see real progress. Your skills improve. Your confidence grows. After 1 year, you are no longer the same person. And it all started with your evenings. Not big changes, small ones, repeated, daily, quietly. This is how you stop feeling stuck. Not by changing everything, but by changing what you do after work, because that is where your future is waiting. Right there, in those quiet hours, after the world slows down and before you go to sleep. That is your time. Use it well. Part 3. Now you have structure. Now you have control. Now something deeper begins. This is where your life truly changes. Not just your habits, not just your routine, but your identity. Who you are, who you believe you are, and who you are becoming. Because in the end, your life follows your identity. If you believe you are someone who is stuck, you act like it. If you believe you are someone who grows, you act like it. Your evenings are where that identity is built. Quietly, slowly, powerfully. Most people only have one life, their job. They wake up, they work, they go home, they escape, they sleep, and repeat. Day after day, year after year. They are living one loop, one version of themselves, and they never step outside of it. That is why they feel stuck, because their life has no second direction, no second path, no second identity. If their job stops, everything stops. Their growth stops. Their confidence drops. Their direction disappears. But there is another way to live, a powerful way. You build a second life, not instead of your job, but after it, in your evenings. A life that belongs only to you, a life that no one can take away, a life you are building step by step. This second life is not big at the start. It is small, very small, just 1 hour, one action, one decision each night. But do not underestimate it, because small things grow and consistent things become powerful. So ask yourself a simple question. What kind of person do I want to become? Not tomorrow, not one day, but slowly, starting tonight. Maybe you want to become someone who speaks English fluently. Maybe you want to become a creator. Maybe you want to write, teach, build, start something. It does not matter what it is. What matters is this. You begin. You do not wait. You do not overthink. You do not plan for months. You start small. Tonight, 1 hour. That's all. You sit down, you open your notebook, you open your laptop. You begin. It feels awkward. It feels slow. It feels imperfect. Good. That means you are doing something real. Because real growth is not comfortable. It is messy. It is uncertain, but it is alive. Each evening you return. You continue. You improve a little. You learn a little. You create a little. And something amazing happens. You begin to respect yourself because you are no longer just thinking, you are doing. Even if it is small, it is real. That changes how you see yourself. You are no longer someone who dreams. You are someone who builds. This is the identity shift, the most powerful change of all. Your confidence does not come from motivation. It comes from evidence. Proof that you show up. Proof that you continue. Proof that you do the work even when you do not feel like it. Especially when you do not feel like it. This is how strong people are built. Not in big moments, but in quiet evenings. When no one is watching. When no one is clapping. When it is just you and your decision to continue. Now something else changes. Your relationship with your job. Before, your job was everything. It defined your value. It controlled your mood. It shaped your identity. If work was bad, your life felt bad. If work was stressful, your mind felt heavy. But now, something shifts. Your job becomes one part of your life, not your whole life, because your evenings belong to you. Your growth belongs to you. Your second life belongs to you. This gives you power. You are no longer dependent. You are building something beyond your job, something that grows every day, something that gives you meaning. This reduces fear. Fear of losing your job, fear of being stuck, fear of not growing. Because you know something important. You are always moving forward, even in small ways, every evening. Now imagine this. 6 months from now, you look back. You see your old self, scrolling, wasting time, feeling stuck. And you see your new self, learning, building, thinking clearly. You are not perfect, but you are different, stronger, more focused, more alive. After 1 year, the difference becomes bigger. You have new skills, new habits, new confidence. You speak better, you think better, you act better. People start to notice, but the real change is inside. You feel in control. You feel proud, not because everything is perfect, but because you are moving forward. That feeling is priceless. Now let's go deeper. There is a reason most people never reach this level. It is not because they are not smart. It is not because they do not have time. It is because they do not stay consistent. They start, then they stop. They try, then they quit. Why? Because they expect fast results. They want big change quickly. But real change is slow, very slow. And that is why it is powerful. Because most people give up before it happens, but you will not. Because now you understand something important. Every evening matters. Every small action counts. Every day builds something, even if you cannot see it yet. Think of it like this. You are building a wall, one brick each night. The first few days, nothing changes. The wall is low, almost invisible. After a few weeks, you see a small structure. After a few months, it becomes strong. After a year, it stands tall, protecting you, supporting you. That wall is your second life, built slowly, but built to last. Now let's talk about something honest. There will be nights when you feel tired, very tired. You will not want to do anything. You will want to go back to old habits, scrolling, avoiding, escaping. That is normal. Do not fight it with force. Do not try to be perfect. Just reduce the effort. Instead of 1 hour, do 10 minutes. Instead of full focus, do a small step. Read 1 page, write 1 sentence, learn 1 word. That is enough. Because the goal is not performance. The goal is consistency. Never break the chain. Even a small action keeps you moving, and movement creates progress. Progress creates belief. Belief creates identity, and identity creates your life. Now everything connects. Your evenings, your habits, your thoughts, your identity, your future. All connected, all shaped by what you do after work. So now ask yourself again, are you really stuck, or are you just repeating the same evenings? Because if you change your evenings, you change everything. Not instantly, but inevitably. Slowly, surely, powerfully. Now this is your moment. Not tomorrow, not next week, tonight. You finish work, you come home, you pause. You remember this. This is your time. Your real life begins now. Not on the weekend, not on vacation, but tonight. You choose 1 action, just 1. You sit down, you begin. It feels small, but it is not, because this is the moment everything changes. The moment you stop drifting, the moment you start building, the moment you take control. Your future is not far away. It is built in hours like this. Quiet hours, simple hours, evening hours. So do not waste them. Do not give them away. Do not escape them. Use them, build with them, grow in them. Because one day you will look back and you will see clearly. It was never about your job. It was never about your situation. It was always about what you did after work. And you will say something simple, something powerful. I changed my evenings, and my life followed. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Self-Study Every Day for more helpful lessons. Leave a comment and tell me what you want to learn next.